Hello, hello. It's time to read. Okay, so we are continuing with our R-controlled vowels. So let us quickly review them. That marker has to be thrown away. Okay, we have ER, IR, and UR. And what do they all say? Okay, we have AR, that's our pirate team, R. And then we have OR, or, okay? R, Woo! Here we go. Let's get into our reading. So I gave you the surfer packet. So why don't you get that out now? Okay, and we're going to start on the first page. What? Oh, it's okay. You can come in. Come in, Dorman. Hello. You're on my YouTube channel. Miss Garcia's here. What's up? Oh, thank you.
I'll text you.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, kids.
Okay, so anyway. Oof, she just gave me the key. Okay. So let's go over these sounds. We're going to say the sounds that the letters represent. Ooh, we're getting into some fun stuff. I'm so proud of you. You are doing so good. And I can't believe we're already here. This is crazy. Okay. A-R. R. U-R. Say it. T-H. What does that make? You know it. Ooh. T-L-E. So T-L-E comes at the end of words like this. This makes a tull sound. Turtle. Turtle. Okay? Or little. Brittle. Okay? F-L. Full. Full. Ooh, we know. Let's see if you know what this says. Fly. A turtle can't fly. Ooh, an O-N-G, that makes ong. Like long or strong. Okay. All right, now let's go to these words. And as we read these pieces, I want you to think of a letter that you could put in the front of these words, of these letters to create a word, okay? So let's see. What does this say? U-R is F sound, earth, earth. Can you think of a letter that we could put in the front? Well, I know there's surf, but what about turf? That's like the flooring on an indoor field, like the green fake grass. Turf. All right, here we have O-R. Says or with a t. Ort. What can we put in the front of ort to make a word? Think about it. A real word, not a nonsense word. How about sort? Sort. Here we have, what does AR make? I know you know, think pirate thoughts. Arm. So think of a letter that you could put in the front of arm to create a, well, arm is already a word, but to create a new word. How about farm? Here's our U-R, with an L, Earl. Vanessa likes to blank her hair. Curl. Ooh, and then I love this. So we have O-R, our or. And remember, when a C comes before an E at the end of a word, what sound does it make? An S sound. So we have orse. Force. So turf, sort, farm, curl, force. Okay, now let's read these words. These are all actual words. We have some words with more than one syllable. That's exciting. Here we go. Ooh, this has the same ending as sort, but now we have sp. What does that say? Sport. This one is a little tricky. This word is early. Early in the day. Or you come to school early for tutoring. Early. We have that AR, but we don't really say early. It's more early, okay? But we know the LY says Lee. Early. Okay, here we have 2 syllables. So let's break this up. I'm going to draw a line right here. Go ahead. I know you can do this one. Morning. 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 The ED is going to make the word past tense. Okay. So I want you to try and sound this out. I want you to kind of read this word first and then add the ending. Twa, ER says twirl, and then ED, twirled. Twirled. Vanessa twirled her curl. Then we have fort. Again, we have the C before that last E was going to make an S sound. And we have OR, which says or. Go ahead. Force. And this word, when a E comes after a V or after C, it's silent. So we have curve. The UR again, making that sound. You can do this. Turned. Okay. Oh, and look, here's Vanessa. What is she doing? I think that's gonna say curl. Looks like she's curling her hair. We already wrote that out here. Curl. This little girl is surfing, so let's just write surf. Or we could write, no, let's write surfer. Yeah. All right, so surf is SURF, and then at the end. Whenever we have at the very end, it's going to be ER, surfer. And here, arm. Arm. Okay, let's get reading. Okay. I'm going to read Actually, you know what? I'm not. I want you to read these sentences after we're done here. This is going to be done independently. Here, I'm going to read this to you. I'll point out some tips as we read. And then what you're going to do, you're going to read it with me. Then you're going to pause the video. And you're going to read it yourself, and you're going to circle the words that you're unsure about, okay? Then I'm going to read it, you're going to pause it, do it on your own, circle the words, then I'm going to read it one more time from beginning to end, straight through, and then you can see, you can check the words that you got incorrect, okay? And just practice, practice, practice. Alrighty, here we go. The title is The Surfer. Marla is learning to surf. She thinks it is the best sport. She goes to the shore early. Remember that word we saw on the first page? Early in the morning. She has her, this is a nice
Giselle Johnson, if you're in the building, you'll pick up there. Giselle Johnson, if you're
syllabic
in the
word.
building,
So I'm going to break this in half. We know this says surf. This is a tricky one. This says board, surfboard, okay? Ly is going to be Lee. Firmly tucked under her arm. First, she wants to make a sand fort and watch for sea. We have the tur, T-U-R, U-R makes tur. And remember here, we had tull. Turtles, with an S at the end, plural. Turtles. After that, she is ready to surf. The waves curl and crash onto the shore with great force. Marla catches, so here we have catches a big wave. At first, she rides the curve of the wave. Then she turned and slipped. She twirled and flipped under the water. Marla is a strong swimmer. She swam back to shore. This, another with the TLE, this time it has a D at the end, so told. Star, A-R-R, startled. So it kind of scared her, it startled her. This startled Marla, but she still wants to be a surfer. Okay. I want you to pause the video. You're going to read it through. Circle the words you don't know. And then press play. I'm going to read it. Okay? And then you'll go through with what you didn't get. So pause it now. All right. So I hope you circled all the words that you didn't quite get. That's okay. We're learning. I'm going to read it straight through. The surfer. Marla is learning to surf. She thinks it is the best sport. She goes to the shore early in the morning. She has her surfboard firmly tucked under her arm. First, she wants to make a sand fort and watch for sea turtles. After that, a comma, we pause. After that, she is ready to surf. The waves curl and crash onto the shore with great force. Marla catches a big wave. At first, she rides the curve of the wave. Then she turned and slipped. She twirled and flipped under the water. Marla is a strong swimmer. She swam back to shore. This startled Marla, but she still wants to be a surfer. Okay, here at the bottom, it says circle the setting. So remember, the setting is when and where a story takes place. So you'll circle where the story takes place. You will underline what Marla does first. Underline what Marla does first. And even in first, we have that sound. That's why these packets are so great. You notice the certain spelling patterns and reading rules as you read actual books and other texts or math problems, directions. Very cool. Number 3, why was Marla startled? She fell off her board. She surfed a big wave. She saw a sea turtle, or she swam back to shore. All right, so study this. Get really comfortable reading this. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to call you over. You'll read it to me, and you'll also read these sentences to me. Okay? If you can read this, you can read this. Okay? I'll call you over in the morning, and then we just will start a new packet. We're going to keep going and going and going until we are reading chapter books. Yeah. All righty. I'll see you tomorrow.